at these, we really should send all of our representatives in our House of Delegates, send a letter of thank you. How much, this is just one night, but this just every meeting or so, we're talking about money through the Community Partnership Program for good projects in this county, and that doesn't happen without our representatives going to bat for us, or organizations in the county. So if you see them, let them know that you appreciate it, and we probably should, as a commission, send a letter thanking each and every one of them for the help.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to install a new roof on the McCorkle Community Center in the amount of $12,000 and give Charles McCann President authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and the West Virginia Development Office to enable the Sheriff's Department to conduct the Lincoln County Crime Watch in the amount of $5,500 and give Charles McCann President authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all yes, and that's for all three crime watches.
What does that mean, Judy? Is he taking it
No,
over? Or?
He has always been over the crime watch
Okay.
in helping with them and everything. And when we go get crime watch monies through the governor's office, it just comes to the sheriff. I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to purchase first aid equipment for the Hearts Youth Sports League in the amount of $4,500 and give Charles McCann President authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Been motion second, all yes, motion carries.
How much?
$4,500. I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to repair and improve the Big Ugly Community Center in the amount of $3,000 and give Charles S. McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, again all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to purchase equipment for the Duval Raiders Midget Football League in an amount of $3,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, again all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to enable the Lincoln County Parks and Recreation to purchase equipment for the Guyan Soccer League in Ranger in the amount of $1,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, again all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to install signs at the Lincoln County Business Park in the amount of $6,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all yes, motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to enable Challenge West Virginia to design and print a newsletter in the amount of $5,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
I'd like to make a point here. I'm going to abstain, and this is an issue that came up once before. We started the discussion to get this funding prior to me being appointed to the commission, and Senator Tomlin was the senator that got the money for this issue, so it's prior to me being on the commission. I just want to make it perfectly clear.
I moved.
Second,
No, I
call
abstain.
for a vote. McCann, yes. Vance, yes. Ramey, abstain. Motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to install a new heating and cooling system in the Allen Creek Lions Club Community Center in the amount of $6,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all yes, motion carries.
How much, Judy? Sorry.
$6,000. I need a motion to approve the contract by and between the Lincoln County Commission and West Virginia Development Office to install new gutters and downspouts at the Hearts Community Center and give in the amount of $6,000 and give Charles McCann, President, authorization to sign thus stated documents.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, all yes, motion carries.
Okay, we received a letter here from Steve McComas. Says at this time I would like to inform you that on November the 1st, 2010 is my intention to retire my position as building permit compliance officer. Although I will be 65 years young, I am very much interested in continuing my service to the Commission and the citizens of Lincoln County as a consultant through contract services. I would like to thank the Commission for your guidance and support during my tenure as a building permit compliance officer. Always grateful, Stephen E. McComas. With that, I need a motion to accept the notification from Steve McComas on his intent to retire as building permit compliance officer on November the 1st, 2010.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, all yes, motion carries. And I did tell Steve I would sit down with him and talk about what does he have in mind as a proposal once we accept here tonight. So I'll be bringing something back to you, see if we want to enter in some kind of contract.
Next thing we have on the agenda is, Alan, do you want to talk about these two radio consoles, or you want me to go ahead and just ask for a motion to purchase two radio consoles for the Lincoln 911 Dispatch Center to upgrade the system?
I need to explain. I've been negotiating with this company down to the last minute and made some final changes on the paperwork today. These replace part of the radio consoles located in the dispatch center that are currently in use. In approximately 2003, when we replaced the radio consoles that were the initial consoles purchased in the 911 center, they were discounted rate, and those consoles have served us well since 2003. However, now that we're moving into the digital realm of things and advancing, there are several issues that have arisen with the consoles in the last couple of months that can't be fixed without making a sizable financial cost. So it's my recommendation that we go ahead and replace the consoles at this time. This particular company came in and gave us a demo. The state police have them on contract, plus they have developed several pieces of software that we need to interface that console with the new state digital radio system. Like I said, I did not want to go into debt in 2003 because I knew where we were headed with the cost of the new building and the cost of everything. So we paid off the loan for the second part, or the upstairs portion of the building, early, and I'm wanting to take the money that we've been using toward that and apply it to the consoles. Currently, we have 4 positions in use. I'll purchase 2 if approved, and once those are installed, come back and at a price which will be about half of this, ask for the purchase of 2 additional consoles.